Hi, my name is Megan. We may have had class together before. If we have, it's nice to be with you all again. I live in Curie Beach. I'm an only child, and my parents are divorced. To hit on the cultural experiences, I would like to point out the statistics for Curie Beach. They are 98.74% white, 0.07% African American, 0.13% Native American, 0.07% Asian, 0.07% from other races, 0.93% from two or more races, and Hispanic or Latino of any race were 0.93% of the population. I point this out because it is easy to see that I'm clearly in the majority population where I live. Not only am I in the majority population for um, my ethnicity, but many people in the area that I live just like to do the same things that I do. I'm surrounded by people who they love to surf, they love to go to the beach. They're pretty like laid back. Pretty much your typical beach community is where I live, and all of those things before described me. I have lived in Rocky Mount, all of these being in North Carolina. I've lived in Rocky Mount, Edenton, Windsor, and Greenville. And I actually grew up on the island where I live right now, and I moved when I was 13 years old. And from there, I moved to the town of Windsor, and I just like to read off their statistics. So let's see here. 45.42% white, 52.96% African American, 0.35% Native American, 0.66% Asian, 0.04% Pacific Islander, 0.13% from other races, and 0.44% from two or more races, and um, Hispanic or Latino of any race were 0.35%. So I did this because I wanted to point out that in the town of Windsor, African Americans make up the majority population. Um, and I'm trying to be totally honest, as asked, and would like to share that when I first moved to Windsor, I was kind of taken aback because I had really never been the minority before. I grew up in Rocky Mount, or I was born in Rocky Mount, and I moved when I was 3, so I really don't remember anything from that. Um, So anyway, having, had my experiences for most of my adolescence spent in Curie Beach and used to being in schools where obviously white people were the majority population for students and teachers. Um, from going there to Windsor was a little bit of a culture shock for me, to be totally honest. I'd never been the minority before, and it felt kind of strange. I remember being at the grocery store one time and realizing that me and my mom and my grandma were the only uh, the only people that were Caucasian in the grocery store, and I wasn't upset or anything. I just wasn't used to it. So I remember thinking, I remember vividly thinking, oh, this is different. Um, so the experiences I've had interacting with other people different from me have mainly come from school, whether it be the different middle schools and high schools I went to, and college. That's mainly where I've done my interacting. I've always been kind of a social butterfly, and I've had friends who've come from different racial backgrounds. Even growing up, actually in Curie Beach, one of my best friends was African American, so um, that's that's been there forever for me. And but oh yeah, but however, the majority of my friends now, and even growing up, the majority of my friends have always been from the same ethnic racial background as myself. And I would say my comfort level interacting with people who are different from me, as far as people that I don't know, is probably like a 5 or a 6 on a scale from 1 to 10. And I'm hoping that through this class I'll feel closer to a 9 or 10 when it's all said and done. Thank you guys for letting me share openly.